Hey everybody, welcome back to Chad's Trains and Things. And today in front of you can see 4 flat cars, 4 M18 Hellcats, some chains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring I got these 4 Walthers flat cars in scale. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take them, kind of weather them up a little bit, rust. I'm not big on weathering cars myself. I like buying them already. But I'm going to do them. See what happens. Maybe 2 tanks on each one. Wait and see, but I think I may just do a tank in the middle. So I got 4. But once I get out and play, we'll see how it goes. Just kind of just set them here. And I don't know. Once I get them out, we will see if I go 1 or 2. If I go 2, it only gives me 2 cars. If I go all 4, it gives me 4 cars with the tank in the middle. Which just gives me more cars to pull. So mess with it. I'll just periodically check in because, as you know, I don't do step by steps. I just show as I go along. So I'll be back soon. Okay, got all 4 tanks out. 2 of the flat cars. After looking at some pictures and videos, on the flat cars, they have 2 tanks on them facing each other, just like this. And everything I was seeing, most of it had 2 tanks on each flat car facing each other. So this one I'm gonna go with. I'll get them put on. Like I said, I'm gonna weather the flat cars, but I just wanted to show you what I decided I'm going with after watching some videos and looking at some pictures. So I'll come back later once I've done a little more work to some of the cars and show you back with the after effects of everything here. That's basically basic. I'm not big on weather and stuff. I'm not good at it, to be honest. I basically just took one and went with the real brown paint marker and kind of went with the grain. Then after that dried, I took white, just plain old white paint, and dry brushed it with the boards, give it a lighter color in areas. Show both of them. Then I took some mud colored marker, and just kind of put it on there and dotted it off to kind of give it some patches like you're seeing there. And then finally, I just took some black and kind of dry brush black on, make it look like they've left track marks with everything, dirtied it up some. That's what I call. I did take some rust, and it's so small, and I don't have the best lighting in here where I work on for videos. But there is some rust on the wheels, but I'm having trouble getting like any kind of good. And I don't want to do it because I don't want to get where I end up getting stuff on the tracks either, so I don't worry about it. But the top of it's there. So now I'm basically gonna glue the 4 tanks on, the 2 tanks on each car, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you shortly. Okay, use good old Aleene's Tacky Glue, so if I ever want to take them off, I can. But I do my best to kind of level them out, put them where they are. They're gonna be glued down, so they shouldn't come off. Show you, look at them. So now, got the Tacky Glue, I'm gonna let it dry real good. Then I'll start messing with good old, I try to put chain on them all. It's gonna be fun. I'll rust it all up, make it look better, but yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can't get this to work to chain, like make it look like they're chained down. Any other scale would probably be easier. This one's gonna be fun. I don't know if it'll work looking at the small holes and everything, so we'll find out what I end up doing. But I'm sure gonna give it a try because I think it'll look cool with the chains on them. So once the glue dries, I'll start messing with this and I'll check back in with you. So see you in a few. Okay, give you a little update to what I'm doing. See, I got this chain. I'm just kind of putting a little super glue up in there and putting it in and using a toothpick just to kind of get the chain up because there's no holes at all in this. So I'm kind of just getting it in there and just gluing it down. When it dries, I'll cut it. Now I'm just super gluing it because the holes in the cars are not big enough. Big enough either. And then when it dries, I'm putting it here. Oops. Let me try to get it where you can see this better. I'm not trying to move stuff around, but when it dries, it ain't gonna be pulled real tight. But I just kind of super gluing it down to the base like that. Once I get it done, everything's done, I'm gonna come back and I'll rust them up and fade them and just try so there ain't quite as much shine on it. But it's gonna be the best I can do, because like I said, there's the holes in these. They're not holes, they're just little, I can't get the chain through it, and I'm not gonna cut bigger holes. So I'm gonna do this. So it's gonna take, what, 4 times 4, 16 of these little chain bits to do. So they all may be different, look a little different, like they've been binded to different areas. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. It's just gonna be a slow go, because I'm letting the super glue dry each time before I move it, so I don't mess it up. So when I have all these done and weathered, I'll check back in with the final update, showing you what the final product looks like. And we are back. As you can see before you, completed, painted, 2 of them done, and I'll show you, try to get in so you can see the rusted up chains, holding them in. The chains are not pulled tight, they're pulled about as tight as I can without the holes. It's basically super gluing on the board itself, on the platform, and then just kind of pulling it tight, making it looking good, and then actually putting super glue on the chain itself to kind of hold it in place. So it is what it is. I think it looks pretty good, considering I couldn't do a whole lot else with it. But show off, got both of them. So yeah, there's the finished project. I think they look pretty good. So that's gonna do it for this episode. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Comment down below, I'd love to hear from you and what you think. If you haven't already, crush that like button. Subscribe, you want to be notified whenever I pop up a new video. And really, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Chad's Trains and Things. Bye for now.